Gary and Amma, a father-daughter duo from the UK, are known for their lighthearted van life adventures, filled with laughter, warmth, and scenic escapes.
Right guys, we're just running down this track. Said we'd go for a run. And we just heard some voices. And Amika was like, what's that noise? Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So we just stopped and had a look in these woods. Look at how scary that is. Put the torch on.
But on one quiet evening at Tensmere Nature Reserve in Scotland, their wholesome journey took an unexpected turn. While jogging down a forest trail, they began hearing voices echoing through the trees. Curious, they followed the sound, only to stumble into something straight out of a nightmare.
Whoa.
Look at that one. That one's got red and black hair.
That is weird, isn't it? Look at them everywhere.
Eek.
Here's even one on the ladders.
Oh, there's someone lying on the ground.
It's falling over. Look at the one on the ladders going up the tree.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's creepy.
What about the washing line over there to the left? Yeah, there. Keep it there. That is weird, isn't it?
There's one over there that isn't actually a person. There's a doggy there. I don't know.
Owl in the tree. And there's a whole house there.
A whole house full of those.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the house. Come on.
Yeah. I love
Shine it.
these.
Shine it at the caravan.
Whoa.
Dozens of mannequins scattered through the woods, some hanging from ladders, others posed beside old cars and broken houses. Frozen faces staring into the dark.
It's an old house, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's a car.
All with them in.
Oh, then stop there. Yeah. What's the sign say?
Which sign?
There.
There.
Stop.
The
The second best exotic COVID hotel. And there's the old car as well. So that's probably the weirdest thing I've ever seen in some woods. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
There's still a bit more, look. Keep going down. I saw it. You see it? Go back again. What was it?
It was a blue tit.
Was it? Is that a blue tit's house?
Yes.
Can you touch?
At first, they thought it might be art, until they realized they weren't supposed to be there. As they explored deeper, the sound of a car engine broke the silence. Headlights cutting through the trees, moving straight toward them.
There's a car coming up there. No, I'm living this place.
Not got a clue. Cool though. Found it quite cool to look at. Right, this is where we paid to get in down here. Here, take
They're
this.
chasing each other. Yeah, swap.
Swap. Like I said, that was the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen. Right then,
Yeah, it really
let's get out of here.
weird.
I think that car is coming down here.
Look,
Whoa.
what did they do that for?
I've got no idea. They're absolutely nuts though. Back again.
Panic crept in. The timing was too perfect. They turned back, whispering nervously, as the vehicle slowed behind them.
The beauty. Oh, I did say to tell people where we are. There's the sign. That's what it's called.
Whatever that
Tensmere. Tensmere.
is.
Go on then, go ahead. Oh,
Remember the last time I went to the nature reserve?
They never found out what the place really was. An abandoned art project, a private property, or something far stranger hidden in the Scottish woods. Whatever it wasn't meant to be found. Known for his peaceful overland journeys and calm storytelling, the creator behind Salvage to Scenic rarely encounters danger. But one night, His usual truck camping stop turned into a scene straight out of a nightmare. After parking in a quiet public lot to rest, he was startled awake just after midnight by the sound of a car horn. A vehicle had pulled up beside him, slowly circling his truck.
Alright, it's like 12:30 in the morning. A car just pulled up into the parking lot. It honked its horn and then did a lap around me. Heard a door open and close. And I saw a guy walk right in front of my car, brushing the front corner of it. I heard some talking and stuff, and I'm looking out the window right now at two people in all black, in hoods.
Then came footsteps, and the shadow of a man brushing past the front corner. Moments later, two figures appeared beneath a nearby security camera, dressed entirely in black and trying to remain unseen. One of them placed a large duffel bag on the ground.
A bag on the ground, like a big duffel or backpack or something. And I don't know if they're doing a drug deal or if they've got tools in there and they're fixing to break into my garage. But I don't really like this. Suddenly, they vanished. It looked like they went around that back corner of the building, but I don't really know. 10 minutes later, and they're back. I'm just trying to sleep, man. Just walking over here right now.
They disappeared, then returned 10 minutes later, closer than before. The tension in the air was suffocating.
There's one going over there. And the other one is still over here. I don't like this at all. This doesn't seem good at all. Especially because they were dropped off here and the car left. I think I've spent too many nights here and they want to know what's in the back of this thing, or they want to... I don't know, man. I don't know.
Inside the truck, the creator stayed perfectly still, heart racing, listening as footsteps and muffled voices moved around him. He never found out who they were or what they wanted. On May 2nd, 2025, Chris and Robbie from the Quiet Wilds set out for a peaceful canoe trip through the still waters of northern Ontario. Known for their calm storytelling and bushcraft adventures, they expected nothing more than a quiet lunch on a remote island.
I have owned, and we've taken it out on this small lake, northern Ontario, to put it through its paces and do a bit of a dry run before we start planning a longer overnight through Algonquin Park. Hope you guys enjoy this video. If you like canoe content, you like outdoor content, you like all that good stuff, make sure you click like.
But what they found there defied explanation.
Dude, it's gonna suck us down. No. See, now we're in this little... Oh yeah, we're good.
So with very little canoeing experience, I'm slightly terrified. I'm clinging to this for dear life. No.
Scattered between the trees were light switches, electrical wires, and outlets, all crudely attached to trunks with silicone and nails.
Kind of weird. I don't know if this is they got these pulleys and stuff set up, but I don't know if this hang your food. So it's like it's set up to pull something up.
It could be to keep your, but you're
on an island though. So are you worried about a bear swimming across in the night?
Maybe.
You gotta hang your food,
So yeah, these booster cables they're not attached to anything.
Like they've got electrical for light bulbs, you know?
Yeah, which, I mean, you're leaving that out all winter. It's kind of...
That doesn't make sense. Yeah. You guys can see behind me, there's this platform here, and Robbie and I talked about doing this with the hot tent. I'd like to do something like this. Obviously, like, this does have an impact on the outdoors. So yeah, this
Bare wires ran through the forest, connecting to nothing. Some trailed into an old outhouse. Others hung loose from branches. Nearby sat car batteries and jumper cables, as if someone had once tried to power the woods.
And then I saw like a string line high up somewhere. Right here, there's a wire. See it? Is it electrical?
What? I mean, that...
What is that? Like, it's all caulked. You got silicone caulking on those wires. I think this must have been here for a while. Yeah, this is all wire.
It's definitely rinky-dinky.
Wow, it's not the right, like, it's not the right way.
Look, there's a fixture right here.
Yeah, look at the wires they used. This is weird. I wonder if this is their outhouse. There's a light switch on there too, like
With outlets, I think.
See, I'm a little curious about the wire. Like, see those, look at the springs. Like, is this electrical? Like, is it supposed to be like an electric fence? Look, you can see it.
Yeah.
They've got these like screws with silicone, and then this bare wire just runs everywhere.
Yeah. Which seems to be...
And there's light switches screwed all into this tree.
And the spring is connected to the switch.
And there's one on this side that does
that is
the same
sketchy.
There were no cabins, no generators, just silence and decay.
This is weird. Like, what is this? An old outhouse? Remnants of an old outhouse? Like, there's an outlet
In the tree.
screwed to the tree. Oh, that's kind of creepy. This tree looks like maybe in a windstorm.
Yeah. Ruined a fixture, eh?
But look, you can see, like, they silicone. They like
Nails and stuff, eh?
Everything's like this bare wire. Oh, turkey! Was it?
Yeah.
No, it's a duck, I think.
Are you sure?
I think so.
That was big, man.
That was big. What was it doing rooted down there? Freaked me out.
I think it was a turkey.
I don't know. It didn't fly like a turkey. Are there eggs here, though?
Oh, there is eggs.
She was sitting on her eggs.
She's gonna come back, eh?
Yeah, but obviously... Do you want to eat some duck eggs? Nah, we'll leave that alone.
Yeah.
Well, we spooked her hard.
Yeah.
Nasty, but... I bet you she's floating in the water. Like, why do this? I don't... And, like, to have just exposed wire as, like, running through trees. Like,
Yeah, but these wires are going up to nothing.
Oh.
Unless they end up connecting to, like, these fixtures.
Another
Which...
light switch here.
Is Paw coming out here? This looks like Paw's work.
Oh, the light turned on.
I don't think this is being used because it's all cut.
So somebody's camped out here. There's a fire pit with a platform there. So, like, they're probably coming in.
Then, without warning, a massive bird burst from the brush, sending both men stumbling back.
Oh, turkey!
Was it?
Yeah.
No, it's a duck, I think.
Are you sure?
I think so.
That was big, man.
That was big. What was it doing rooted down there? Freaked me out.
I think it was a turkey.
Was it an old hunting camp? An abandoned experiment, or something else entirely? No one knows, but in that eerie stillness, the island felt far from forgotten. Uploaded on May 10th, 2025, this chilling encounter from Yoku Asa, a Turkish family camping channel, captures how quickly nature can turn from calm to chaos.
Чиви.
The family had set up their inflatable tent beside a high-altitude lake in the Gumashane region, surrounded by pine-covered slopes and wild rose bushes.
Şuna yağmaz ya.
At first, it was a perfect spring afternoon. Mushroom picking, laughter, and peaceful views. But by nightfall, the mountain changed its tone.
Bak bu şey. Kuşburnu ama dokunma, dikenleri var. Tamam mı? Elimi tut. Kızım yuvarlanıyor oradan. Gel. Hop.
A violent storm swept in without warning. Winds howled through the valley, hammering the tent until the fabric buckled.
Babam da yanacağı tuttu.
Yandı mı?
Aynen yandı.
Yandı.
Smoke from the stove blew back inside, the air thick with panic, as thunder rolled overhead. Their young daughter began to cry as lightning split the sky.
Bismillah. Onur bismillah ya. Onur. Ay çok esiyor Onur. Onur çok esiyor. Tamam bir şey yok aşkım, tamam. Tamam korkma. Tamam geçer şimdi. Tamam bir şey yok.
Soaked and shivering, they made the decision to pack up and flee.
Yok düşmez. Aşkım dokunma.
Biz de sabah edemeyiz.
Edemeyiz.
Tamam. Korkma kızım, korkma. Korkma kızım, dur. Tamam, hiç korkmayın. O soba sönecek şimdi zaten. Biz burada bir gece
Bence var.
sabah edemeyiz. Toplanıp gidelim bence.
Aşkım toplanalım.
Dünyanı büyüyecek mi acaba?
Çadır dursun.
Tamam. Gir çabuk, gir.
As their headlights cut through the rain-soaked road, a massive Anatolian brown bear suddenly appeared, running alongside the car before vanishing into the darkness.
Yemeyin. Saldırı.
Dur, ayı koşuyor.
İnanmıyorum.
Abi.
Biz de burada kamp yapıyoruz.
Abi ben bir daha buraya gelmem.
Asla yavaş.
Abi
Sen
bakalım.
dikkat et. Sen bana
Allah'ım asla. Sana arkayı.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sen dikkat et. Biz burada kamp yapacağız. Kalacaktık. Ben sana dedim demedim. Gördüm.
Aşkım.
İnanmıyorum, bu fırtına bak. Onur, bu fırtına çıkmasaydı biz bu gece burada kalacaktık ve ayı geçti önümüzden şu an. Bu saatte daha hava kararmadı.
Ayı gördün mü?
Evet gördüm.
Bak şu kocaman buz ayıydı hacı.
Sen yola dikkat et.
A perfect trip had become a near disaster, a reminder that, in the wild, you're never truly in control. Posted on May 18th, 2025, this investigation by Franco TV stands out as one of the most dangerous paranormal explorations ever caught on camera.
Let me turn off this green light and make sure the coast is clear. So I do know the front building up there has cameras and there's security to the right, and occasionally they go in. So I gotta make sure there's no security as I make my way towards the back. This place as well is freaking huge. Let's go this way. I just heard a noise too.
Known for documenting haunted sites across the Americas, Franco took on his riskiest challenge yet, sneaking into what locals in Chile call the Demon Cemetery.
And I went in at a perfect time where they all went towards the front. And I made it in from the side. Oh God, this place is creepy. All I know is that I have to keep going east. I am in a bit more of a safer area here, at least far from security, which is actually more dangerous, because the further I go in, the more crazier things get. Remember, towards the back of the cemetery, people are always crossing through there. There's bandits that sometimes come through here. In fact, there was a huge thing that escalated security, especially here, was this YouTuber guy went into a graveyard and he ended up desecrating a tomb, took out a skull. Now the whole country of Chile is on alert because of desecrations of graveyard. It just became this huge social media thing over here. It is because of that reason.
It was a place notorious, not just for ghost stories, but for tragedy and strict security after a recent act of grave desecration.
If not, it's going to be difficult on my night vision, and I'll have to also resort to IR. I could hear Jason. Oh, that was creepy. I could hear Jason. I was just going to say I heard voices, and then I just heard a whole bunch of kids screaming.
Armed only with his night vision camera and drone, Franco waited for guards to patrol the front before slipping inside through a side gate.
So I've made it towards the back middle of the cemetery. I think I'm a lot safer over here from the security, so I won't be getting kicked out from here. Plus I have a lot of wiggle room where I could just keep running that way in case of anything. But I don't even know where I'm going to be at if I run that way. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started and see what I could pick up. If there's anybody here with me, can you make a sound? Give me a sign that you're here. Mi nombre es Frank. ¿Quieres hablar conmigo? Oh, look at that. I got a light coming from down there.
The deeper he went, the heavier the air became. Wind chimes rang in the stillness, though not a leaf moved. A lone tomb glowed brighter than the rest, its light flickering as faint whispers echoed through the graves.
I'm gonna go see what's going on. Oh, I just heard something. I just heard wind chimes go off. Hold on, let me see if I see any movement. You hear it? There's no wind right now, look. I'll point out the tree so you can see it. There we go, that's my IR. There's no wind at all, that's a star.
Then came the unmistakable cry of a baby. Moments later, a small shadow darted across his path. Too fast, too low to be human.
Oh God, it's so creepy here. What the fuck was that? I just heard a baby. It sounded like it came from over here, I think. trying to see if I could listen. Holy shit, I did hear a kid though. And it sounded like it was in here. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. What the fuck was that? Turn on my IR. No, I'm not gonna see it if I turn it on. Everything was getting dark. I just see something pass right by the hallway right there. Or the thing in front of me with the lights. Oh, that. Hold on. I need my flashlight.
Frozen in place, Franco whispered into the darkness, his camera trembling. Real or not, what he captured that night was pure, unfiltered fear. Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, the site of the Civil War's deadliest battle. Over 50,000 lives were lost here in 3 brutal days of July 1863, and some believe the echoes of that bloodshed still haunt the fields. 2 separate campers, visiting years apart, captured footage that seems to support that chilling idea. The first recording, filmed in 2001, shows shadowy figures moving across the rocks. Faint, human-shaped, and eerily weightless, as if gliding just above the ground. The campers whisper in disbelief, scanning the empty field where moments earlier the shapes had appeared.
Okay. Don't move in there. No, there's a motorcycle. Okay.
I don't see nothing down there. Can't be the motorcycles, honey. There's another sparkle. You see what I'm
What's
saying?
that? What is that?
Tree.
No. You moved it, right? Right there. See it?
Uh-huh.
Look.
There's nobody there. Where? I can't see.
Look. Is it those people?
Can't be.
There's nobody.
Not up in the trees.
There's nobody down there no more. See?
5 years later, another family camping in the exact same location captured nearly identical footage. Ghostly silhouettes pacing the same path, step for step, as if repeating a moment frozen in time. Historians call Gettysburg sacred ground. Paranormal investigators call it one of the most haunted places in America. And as one viewer commented, "I remember seeing this back in 2007. This is the most legit ghost footage I've seen ever."